Previously on Town Hall 11 Free to Play, we discussed leadership methods on how to build a clan. Today, where did Joe go? And the Winter 2020 update is live? Well then, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe. Welcome back for episode 97 of the Town Hall 11 Free to Play series. Technically, this is a remake of episode 97 because what had happened was I owe you guys a sincere apology for those of you that do not watch every single episode, which I completely understand. Real life happens. But I mentioned a few weeks ago that I was going to be going on a trip last week to go see my good friend Clash Bashing, which is exactly 9 hours away from me. 9 hours, guys. That's a long road trip. But here's the deal, guys. I made a couple of videos, had them pre-scheduled, pre-recorded, ready to go, and then the sneak peeks came out, and I was like, oh no, what do? I'm driving, and there's nothing I can do about it, you know what I mean? And there's one rule about sneak peeks and update time frame is that you never post pre-recorded content because it just doesn't make any sense, and you guys want to see the new stuff. So thankfully, there's a lot of amazing content creators here on YouTube that can help you guys out and present that information to you. But we had a good time hanging out with Clash Bashing, and we did get a visit from the log while I was there. So while I was there, I got to work with Clash Bashing with an in-person collaboration, producing, directing, and editing amazing footage for a log visit.
Who could that be? Oh, hey, Log! We were just watching on the Clash Clans YouTube channel. Come on in, man! There you are, man, right there on the big screen! Log, what are you doing, man? Oh, alright.
So we're going to call that one When Log Attacks, a short film by myself and Clash Bashing. What'd you guys think about that short film? Drop it down in the comments below and let us know how you feel about it. Now, I understand a lot of you guys are here for the video game, but you don't realize that I go to school for digital cinematography, so that's kind of what I do, and I loved every moment of it. It was amazing, and Clash Bashing was a phenomenal sport about it. You would almost think that Clash Bashing went to school for acting or something. He did phenomenal in that piece. I'm not even kidding about that. And that log, dude, that log was huge, man. I was like, what in the world is Clash of Clans thinking with this log? Phenomenal stuff, man. So we're on the Joe version 6 account today, and what has changed since the update went live? Well, first things first, we can see that we have snow here. I am not a big fan of the snow. It's super annoying to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. We're gonna jump over here into our settings and turn off the snow, because every season we have the winter update come out, and every season we have that snow graphic, which can be a little annoying for some of you guys out there. For me especially, I'm just like, I gotta turn that off. So this update is actually huge in the sense that it changes how we're gonna play the game moving forward. We're gonna see a lot of new strategies over the next couple of weeks incorporating that new spell, the Invisibility spell. Now, what's quite unique about that spell is that you can't really just drop it and it's going to make your troops invisible. You also have to worry about the defenses becoming invisible and the targeting issues there. I played with it a little bit over the last couple of days before coming home, and I was just like, wow, man, that is super cool. Now, we also have to think about the addition of that new siege machine, the log launcher, which is going to be available for Town Hall 10 and above, which is going to be very cool to see how it affects those Town Hall levels. And then we also have the addition of the Super Wizard. We have the addition of the new Ice Hound. Now, that Ice Hound, I was thinking might affect Town Hall 11s, but we don't have to worry about it becoming a thing on defense because of its housing space. It has a 40 housing space, so we can't place it in our clan castles on defense. But you do need to be concerned about it on the Town Hall 12s if you have to deal with mismatch situations in the clan war leagues. So a lot of changes going on with the game, and the addition of a few cosmetic changes as well. I know that I was playing around with the game earlier, and I noticed that they added this tab here for cosmetics. As a matter of fact, you can see that we have the Ice Queen, and we also have the Jolly King added in the game, available for 1,500 gems. Most of you guys should be aware of this by now. And then we also had the changes inside of the season pass. You notice this little tab over here that we can click, and it's going to take us all the way to the end. And then we can also click it to go back to the beginning or the end of where our challenge points end. So we do have some elixir that we can claim here. And then we also have the addition of the Logmas tree. So I'm going to go ahead and place the Logmas tree on my base because it's actually really cool. And then we're also going to go out and do some raiding. So one more thing I wanted to mention before we go out and do a live raid in this video. If you do keep up with this series, I did keep my builders active even though I was on a 5-day trip or so, and we made sure that we kept our archer towers upgrading. And then you're also going to notice that we put our spell factory down for upgrade to the next level, the new level that will unlock the invisibility spell. So we do gain the invisibility spell here at Town Hall 11, and we got to upgrade it to level 2 before we move on to Town Hall 12. Let's go ahead and put that new log launcher into action. And one of the cool things about new siege machines is learning how to use them. You know what I mean? Like, you got to figure out how you're going to apply that new siege machine into your lineup if you can acquire them. I understand that not everybody out there can acquire them, but trust me, if you need these siege machines or you want to try it out for yourself, let me know on Discord and I will try to get them to you. I have no problems trying to go over to your clan and donate you these siege machines. I've done that in the past, as a matter of fact. All right, so we're going to go ahead and place this king up here, and we know that the new siege machine does target the town hall, and we want to try to give it some time to work, but we also need to try to do our best to kind of protect it a little bit, because it's not as it doesn't have as much hit points as the wall wrecker does. So we got to use that king's ability. We got the queen working, and you're going to notice that it drops those logs and does a lot of damage as it moves forward, but unfortunately, again, it does not do as much damage as the wall wrecker, or doesn't have as many hit points as the wall wrecker does. So that queen's working her way into the eagle artillery, and unfortunately the log was able to take out a couple of buildings, but it did open up a very nice path for this queen. Now we're working with the queen charge baby dragon, so we do need to protect our queen and try to use our baby dragons wisely. As the queen works her way into the base, we got 1 minute and 40 seconds, so we can drop a baby dragon over here and here to try to help out a little bit. And we also have to worry about the single target inferno towers roasting our queen. So let's go ahead and freeze that single target, give this queen a little bit of time to work. And that super wizard did die kind of quick, so we're gonna have to try to figure out a better way to incorporate him. Let's go ahead and freeze that single target one more time. Looks like our healers are going to take a little bit of damage. The queen's going to eliminate that single target. Let's drop a baby dragon back here on these buildings and take out that wizard tower, or that grand warden over there, and also do some damage to a double cannon that's currently under upgrade. All right, so let's go ahead and place the jump spell here to try to move that queen in. Nope, that's not going to happen. The queen's unfortunately going to go the opposite way. Let's go ahead and drop the poison spell. She's going to take the jump, go into the town hall, and let's go ahead and rage her up to try to move her a little bit faster. We got 9 more baby dragons, and we have a super wall breaker that we can use. We have not unlocked our second super troop yet, so that's also something that we can do today as well. Let's go ahead and use that grand warden's ability to protect the queen from whatever defenses are down here. He did place his Logmas tree there, though. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and place some baby dragons down here, work up into the backside of the double cannon, or the cannon and the archer tower. Let's use that queen's ability. Let's go ahead and take care of that wizard tower, and we also have an enemy queen that we can kind of jump there with our baby dragons, our wizards, our balloon, and drop the super wall breaker to reset our army. Now the one downside here is the fact that we are upgrading that spell factory. We cannot train additional spells, so we're going to be spellless for a couple of days, which is very unfortunate, but it's something that we have to worry about as a free-to-play player. So while we wait for that army to train, I want to address a question that I'm not entirely sure if it's been asked yet, whether you should upgrade your spell factory or should you upgrade the new invisibility spell. Here's the deal, guys. A lot of the stuff that you were doing prior to this update still works, minus one thing that I am fully aware of. The clan castle can no longer be taken out with lightning spells. It's been changed to a resource storage, so it's very similar to your gold storages and your town hall and your elixir storages. You can no longer take it out with lightning spells. But everything else should probably work if I remember correctly. But when it comes to that new spell, it's only been around for a few days and we have not seen its full potential just yet. Keep an eye on it because we're going to definitely be trying to get you information and content regarding that spell over the next couple of weeks. And you do not want to be left behind. A lot of times players say, oh, that's new and it's not really useful just yet. I'm not going to upgrade it. And then a few weeks goes by and something massive happens and a strategy becomes incredibly important and incredibly OP. And then you're sitting there with a level 1 invisibility spell and you're just like, oh man, are you kidding me? So I highly recommend that you do upgrade your spell factory if you have not started it yet. And once you get that spell unlocked, try to get it upgraded to level 2 just in case something populates here on YouTube and you want to try it out for yourself. You are not left behind. Alrighty then, so we just found ourselves a very dead base Town Hall 11 with 700,000 gold and 700,000 elixir. Now we did unlock our second super troop in the Super Barbarian. That's actually a really cool feature about this new update, is the ability to use 2 super troops instead of just 1 now. And so we're going to go ahead and come in on this village and try to take out all the resources. Let's go ahead and drop a wizard over here. Now I was able to obtain the invisibility spell from my Town Hall 13. Now again, if you need this spell or you want to try it out for yourself, make sure you're in our Discord server and I'll do my best to try to get you one. I mean, a lot of our moderators kind of frown upon people tagging me, but I do my best to try to support the community and try to help you guys out that cannot get these things. All right, so we're going to go ahead and drop some of our super barbarians around the village over here to try to take out some buildings. And we want to try to use our new log launcher to kind of open up this area for the barbarian king. So let's go ahead and place our king right there to kind of block and lead the way for our log launcher. Because again, remember, it's still kind of weak. I mean, it's kind of slow. It kind of takes a sweet time, but it does damage to buildings all the way inside the bases, which is really, really cool. But you also have to worry about this thing if you're going against, let's say, a Town Hall 12 or something, and you have to worry about activation of the Town Hall. I saw that, you know, probably happen a little bit when we were testing it a few weeks ago. All right, so we're going to go ahead and drop a rage spell here on our queen, and inside of the log launcher we have ourselves a Yeti and a super wizard. I want to see if the super wizard can do any damage. Is he still alive? That's the question. Okay, so he's doing some damage. He's helping behind the... Okay, wow, that's pretty cool. Look at this guy, man. He's actually pretty sweet. He does damage to multiple targets. I'm pretty sure you guys saw this already over on some of the other videos. We were talking about it when I was up at Bash's house, and it looks like it's taking the healers away from my queen. And is he going to survive? That's the question. Maybe. Can we keep him alive? Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Let's go ahead and drop an invisibility spell on our archer queen, which is actually, again, really, really cool because it makes her invisible for a few seconds and it kind of protects her. Now, we also got that super wizard working towards the top side of the base. Let's go ahead and drop some baby dragons around the village. And let's see if we can keep our super wizard alive. Let's see if, well, we also got the Grand Warden. I kind of forgot to drop him as well. Man, this is actually really sweet. Let's go ahead and drop the, there we go. Let's drop the invisibility spell there. Let's drop some baby dragons. Man, we're going to have to see if what we can do with this strategy a little bit more. But unfortunately, again, we don't have all these additional, we don't have the ability to train spells anymore. So that's very, very unfortunate. And I didn't even use all of my spells for that attack. Wow. So that is going to finish us up for today. Now, that last attack was really sweet. A little OP for a dead base with the combination of 3 different super troops available at once. Man, I'm going to tell you what, this game is going to get very interesting over the next couple of days if you can get your hands on those super troops. Now, again, a quick reminder, if you do not pay attention to the events tab, we do have an event here for the new super troops, and we also have an event for the Town Hall wrecking. I'm going to work on these, and free magic items is always a big deal as a free-to-play player. Now, another emphasis again, if you cannot get your hands on the new invisibility spell, or you cannot get your hands on the new log launcher or the super wizard as a Town Hall 11, let me know, or Town Hall 10, let me know down in the comments below, or let me know over on Discord. You'll probably find me over there more often than here in the comments, and I will do my best to try to get you some of those. That way you can try to finish up this event or try it out for yourself. It's going to be very interesting over the next couple of weeks with all these new items in the game. What do you guys think about the update? Let us know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed our content, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe if you have not done so already, and if you like watching us every single day that we post, turn on those notifications. If you need any additional video support or you want to see this account from the very beginning, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.